For more tips for your trips, please like and subscribe.
For the Animation Academy, please welcome your sketch artist, Alex Maher.
Hey there. You're back. I see some familiar faces. Thanks for coming back. Hi, like the man said, my name's Alex Maher, and I'm a character artist with Disney. I've been here, oh gosh, a long time, since August of 1991 I started. So I'm going on about 35 years. In that amount of time, I think I've drawn pretty much all the Disney characters that we have. At least, I should say the hand-drawn Disney characters. A lot of the computer-generated ones, I've drawn some of them, but not as much as the hand-drawn ones. And I love Disney history. I'm a big Walt Disney fan. And so I talk about Walt as much as I can, and whoever will listen. Anyway, so I actually do a lot of talks to different Disney groups in the company about Walt's history. I think it's important to keep the memory of Walt alive with our cast and of course our guests. So anyway, I try to do that as much as I can. I made that promise to Walt Disney's daughter when I met her several years ago that as long as I'm around with the company, I will do everything in my power to keep the memory of Walt Disney alive. And she really loved that. She thought that was wonderful. So anyway, enough about that. We're going to go ahead and draw. Whoever wants to draw along, you have a clipboard there. And we're going to start with circles. Everything's with circles at Disney, right? All the characters pretty much start with circles. So go ahead in the middle of the page. You can start with a circle right about here. Like that. And I might go a little fast, so please tell me to slow down if I'm going too fast. I want to try to get it all in the time we have. So. Anyway, once we get that circle, we're going to do like a center line, kind of indicate the center of his head. From there, let's go ahead and do a large oval coming outside of that circle. Very lightly, we're going to just kind of sketch everything out. We will go ahead and darken the lines later on. Lightly put it in there. We're going to reshape the nose. It's more of a triangular nose. And from there, go ahead and do another oval. Again, we're doing this very lightly. Right there. Not drawn, Roger? Awesome. Deb's drawn. I'm going to take it. How do you bring it up to the front of the class? Anyway, once we get that done, let's go ahead and indicate a little bit of a bottom of his mouth. I'm just going to bring this around. Starting to see Thumper a little bit in there. So now we're going to do another oval, kind of coming right inside that circle, kind of right about in there. A little smaller. And on the other side, we're going to do the same thing, but it's kind of in perspective, so we got to make this a little narrower. Something like that. And then I'm noticing that's the center of his eyes there. I'm noticing the nose has got to be moved over a little bit more. That's why we tend to do things lighter, so we can kind of fix it later. And we're going to indicate a line, just do a nice curved line on there. I'm sorry, we're going to do his ears. We're going to do two different curved lines. And then we're going to continue that ear and kind of bring it down, kind of curve ahead and do another curve that kind of brings it around on the inside of the ear. So once we get that done, go ahead and do top of his nose or his snout. Going to come around and bring this around. I'm going to darken that in because we're going to keep that line there. Once you get that line in, go ahead and darken in where you want his nose. Got like a rounded triangular nose. Take a break from that, I'm going to go back to the eye. We're going to do another oval in here. Let's see if we get down a little lower. Again, I'm a very sketchy artist, so I like to kind of sculpt the characters as I draw. So I'm going to do that oval there, and then a little bit indication of an eye over here, a little more narrow. Like that. So once we get that eye in there, we're going to add a cheek line to kind of cover up some of the bottom of that eye there. So we're going to move this around that initial curve there. Kind of bring his cheek around and then down. Do a little curve up here, kind of indicate a little bit of an eyelid. And you can darken that in. And we're going to do another large oval, almost a circle, right inside the eye there. And then inside that one, another one. And I want to keep that eye there, so I'm going to go ahead and darken that in a little bit. Darken in the eyelid. I like a little highlight in the eye, so you can put a circle inside there, and then go ahead and fill that in dark. On the other side, we're going to indicate a little bit of that eyelid, eyelashes, working that in, and then the oval eye. A little violet in there, darken that in. We'll look at the curve down there underneath that eye. How are we doing? Kind of too slow, too fast? Good? Awesome. I got a couple thumbs up, that's good. All right, so let's go ahead and curve the top of the head here. We're going to bring this around and down and darken that up here. It's got like eyebrows up here. And we're going to bring that down to that nose. And the same thing on the other side. You're going to bring this down. Cut it in. Darken up the top of that curve, indicate an eyebrow. That. I'm going to go ahead and finish off the top of the head. Nice curved head. And the back of the head, we're going to add some fur. So you can do it however you like, just kind of 3 or 4 different little tufts of hair coming out. And kind of the same thing on this side. Curve that around. Form its cheeks. I'm going to start darkening some of these lines in that I want to keep. We're going to start doing this snout now. Just kind of curve this around. Bring it up towards the center of the nose. Around like that. How's it coming? You're my expert, right? Yeah. Is it doing good? Alright, so from here we're going to go and add the bottom, the inside of his mouth here. So we're going to do the mouth, bring that around, like that, make it nice and happy. He's got this little buck tooth. It's not in the center of his mouth, it's actually to one side. So make sure it's off centered. How about there? From there, you can go ahead and add 2 little bumps in there. That's his tongue. And let's go ahead and just shade in the inside of his mouth. Make it dark in there. I'm going to go ahead and finish this bottom lip that I did earlier. Kind of darken that in. Add a line right here because that's a different color there. And over here. So once you do that, you can go ahead and finish off this cheek. I'm just bring it around, match it up to the bottom of the lip, and you can indicate this is kind of if you want to do now later, you want to indicate a little bit of a chest hair. You can make a little cute there, from here and there. Just go ahead and darken in the ear. This ear, darken that in. And I'm going to go ahead and shade in that nose. And that puts us around the right time. So is everybody good? Are we good? Anyway, we have a couple minutes if anybody has any questions. If not, we can go ahead and let you all leave and walk out. If you want to go ahead and, if you have anything that you want to ask about Disney, about Epcot, I'll tell you a little bit about what I do. I was a character artist for many, many years here. After I was on the pin team, I was on the pin team for the Millennium Celebration in 2000. Stayed on the pins for about 20 years. And also at that time also did head of the plush team, did all the plushies around. And after pandemic, pretty much went into licensing. And I oversee all Disney fine art and collectibles for the company. So a lot of my artists, all my artists that I oversee are all around the lake here. One of my good friends, if you go over here, Artist Scooter, go say hi to Scooter. He's a great guy. He's in the animation with us. Fantastic guy. Said hi. Of course, all the artists are great, and you see some wonderful art. And I'm actually in about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'll be going over to one of the kiosks over there by Japan in Morocco, and I'll be doing a signing for the pieces I created for the festival. So if you want, if I don't have time right now, if you want your drawing signed or whatever, just walk them over there and I'll sign them for you. I'll be happy to sign them. Be happy to do that for you. So does anybody have a question? Huh? You want the drawing? What, you don't want this drawing? You can have the drawing. Any questions? I'll make sure no questions. All right, thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it.
For more tips for your trips, please like and subscribe.